What does l'chaim mean? L'chaim is a Jewish toast. Literally, it means to life. So you'd raise your glass and you'd say l'chaim and then take a drink. Why do we say to life? Many cultures have a custom of saying to health, to life, as a toast before drinking. The deeper reason behind saying l'chaim before drinking is specifically in connection to wine. The first place in the Torah where wine is explicitly mentioned is Noah after the flood. He plants a vineyard and he makes wine, he gets drunk, and there's this terrible debacle that ensues. And there are disastrous consequences, which affect all the descendants of Noah, which is all humanity. Earlier than that, it's not explicitly mentioned in the words of Scripture, but there's an oral tradition that the fruit of the tree of knowledge, which Adam and Eve were forbidden to eat from, and which they did eat from, was a grape, and that actually they squeezed the grape and they made wine. And of course, that brought calamity upon humanity. And then there's another story also in the book of Genesis with wine, where Abraham's nephew Lot becomes drunk and he has an inappropriate relationship with his two daughters. The first 3 episodes in the Torah that talk about wine are rather unfortunate occurrences. And that is sort of a nod to the fact that wine does entail danger. Alcohol brings with it a certain risk, as these 3 stories illustrate. And yet, wine is not forbidden. To the contrary, in the Holy Temple, wine was part of the sacrificial rites. Every sacrifice was accompanied with wine libations. Wine can be very holy. Friday night, when Jewish people celebrate the Sabbath, we make a prayer over a cup of wine. Saturday night, when we conclude the Sabbath, we make another prayer on a cup of wine. So wine can be holy, but it has its risks. So in order to offset the potential risks, when we drink wine, we say l'chaim, to life, that this should bring life. It should only bring positivity and blessing.